side B.
Okay, but more on that later. We're getting into game 1 of Ramses and RiVer.
Yes.
Now, Ramses is a very neutral-heavy Zero Suit. You know, Zero Suit is known for turning it up to 11 with just one confirm, but Ramses likes to take it slow and just see what you're gonna do, and I'll play you in neutral, which is not something that 070 is known for, but Ramses always shows that she's definitely capable of.
Mars is also the kind of player that does that.
Yeah,
I mean, whenever I see Ramses play and whenever I commentate matches from Ramses, he's one of the first top-level Zero Suits that I come up with.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he leans more towards that Mars playstyle rather than a Nairo playstyle. I mean, it's pretty obvious if we gonna compare honestly. And what's so interesting about Ramses is that he still has good results when he plays a character that has a really different archetype, I'd say.
Yeah.
I feel like he plays a character that completely counteracts with his playstyle as a player, which is interesting, because he makes it work.
He makes it work. Well, he has been playing here since Brawl.
Yeah. He started out as Falcon main, and that's going to be the kill. Great confirm by Ramses. I mean, still, his confirms are good. It's just that his neutral is really where he shines at. But I think he got that neutral when he played because of Brawl. Because in the beginning of Brawl, at some point in 2009, 2010, I'm not exactly sure what year it was, Ramses used to be known as one of the better Brawl players. So he built up a lot of fundamentals through Brawl, which you can notice when he's playing this game.
So we got RiVer as his opponent, and he is about to be lapped in percent.
Yeah, I mean, the match history between these two guys isn't exactly in RiVer's favor. Let's just put it at that.
So why is that?
Because
they would sort of similar skill level.
I talk about topics with both of them a lot. Like I talk with a lot of with both of them because I actually drive them to tournaments really often. Same goes for S1. So I talk to these people a lot. And what RiVer tells me is that Ramses is just really good against Mewtwo. Like way better against Mewtwo than pretty much everybody else in the Netherlands. And I think RiVer kind of needs that matchup knowledge lack, you know what I mean? Lack of knowledge in the matchup. I think that like it's something that he kind of needs in certain matches, certain players. Like I feel like he struggles a little. Yeah, I think he struggles a little more against the players that actually do know how to play against Mewtwo. I think he has a harder time against them. And yeah, Ramses just shown that he.
Ramses' edge guarding is pretty sick, you know. And you cannot mess around with that down B at all. Just stay as far away from the down B as you can.
Yeah, and I think Ramses is just outplaying him in neutral, getting the confirms he needs, and just basically outplaying him at this point.
RiVer's neutral focus a lot on his Shadow Ball play, and something he usually doesn't do is go for the full charge. But it's funny, in this match he has been going mostly for the full charge, but Ramses has been blocking it every time.
Yeah, and RiVer also, like, Ramses doesn't really tell a lot about I don't really talk a lot with Ramses about this particular matchup, but I do with RiVer, and he just told me like Ramses is like one of the least favorite people for me to play against when it comes to chances to win.
Yeah, he fears him most.
Yeah, he fears him a lot because he knows that Ramses is so good against Mewtwo. But RiVer's still in this.
Definitely, of course. With that could have been it.
Very light character. Like she's paper. She can die. Like she can die now.
To be fair, so can Mewtwo.
Yeah. I mean, Mewtwo's even worse than that.
Up throw. That's gonna do it.
At 108, got trapped and died. The ceiling for this stage is the same as Smashville.
Yeah, so many people get it wrong, and that kind of triggers me.
Yeah, it's because the platforms are so high up, which means that if you are on the upper platform and you get cramped, you die early.
It has the same ceiling, but it can have a lot smaller applied ceiling.
Yeah, when you're on the platform, it's way smaller, but...
And people need to start making that distinction, you know, actual ceiling and applied ceiling. Same goes for the side blast zones.
Yeah. They're the same as well, right? Yeah. But it's just generally a small stage, so...
And again, Ramses always keeps his double jump just in case the extra Shadow Ball's coming out.
Yeah.
I'd say normally he'd be a little bit more liberal with using that double jump in his pressure play, but against RiVer, he never burns his double jump too soon if a Shadow Ball's in play. Only on reaction to a
Yeah, you don't want to land.
launch.
You don't want to be left with only that like down B option.
That is the premier way charge shot type character or characters with a charge shot type move hit those. At least the fully charged ones. They punish your landing.
On the landing, yeah.
Because so many people just forget being out of the way is an option. Even if you're gonna get punished, you know, it's usually worth avoiding a Shadow Ball. But Ramses doesn't need that because he's always keeping his double jump, and I really like that in terms of how he's doing in this matchup.
I think Ramses is going to ban FD and Lylat.
Oh,
And
makes
RiVer is
sense.
going to take the battlefield. Yep. I think
RiVer likes Lylat
Battlefield.
and FD a lot.
I think FD and because FD Battlefield is a good stage for Zilch as well. I think he banned FD and Lylat, and then the Counterpick Battlefield would be the correct decision in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. You might actually live a little bit longer here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for RiVer, his up throws won't be quite as
that's a
effective. Yeah, that's a punish and that's big damage.
Ramses also tells me so often that so many people in the Netherlands are so bad against Zero Suit. It kind of makes me laugh. Because he's right. That's the thing.
Yeah,
He's
the
right
first
about
time
it.
I played in the tournament was the first time I've played versus the Zero Suit in singles.
Yeah, I mean, so many people are pretty bad in this matchup, to be honest.
It's probably a lack of experience.
Yeah.
But you know, we've been talking about Ramses and how he's been playing this matchup for a good while now. What can RiVer do to make life hard for Ramses?
Well,
Oh, baby.
that's a good punish. What I want to see RiVer do a little more is punish Zero Suit steals, right? So he's not reacting to Zero Suit's pretty linear playstyle. Like whenever she jumps, you can predict that she's going to throw an aerial. So you kind of have to force her to back off with down B or just land empty, because if you hold shield, she will just throw back air and narrow you, so stay safe if she spaces them. You know what's really good against Zero Suit? Rolling behind her. Rolling behind Zero Suit is so broken.
Yeah, RiVer doesn't really do that a lot because Mewtwo's roll is one of the worst.
Yeah.
Both, yeah. And another option characters like to use for Zero Suit, especially normal Samus, is short up air dodge back air. But the back air for Mewtwo is good, but it's so slow that it's not useful for that kind of tactic. So instead of that, I'd like to see RiVer start predicting a lot of short hops from Ramses and just come out with a short up fair when he sees Ramses nearing his shield.
Yeah, because Zero Suit doesn't really have a lot of hitbox to have a good hitbox behind her, you know what I mean? And she doesn't have a fast grab.
And you know her hitbox will come out when she's landing. So if you beat her to the punch with a rising fair, then I think you could get a lot of mileage, at least for the first few mix-ups.
Yeah. So that's my neutral pretty much against Zero Suit. Like, I predict something, I'm going to roll behind you and grab you.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
But unfortunately for Mewtwo, that is not as good as an option as it would be for Diddy.
Yeah, that's definitely true. These rolls being pretty good, I'd say.
It's pretty good, it's pretty good. And his grab is even better.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's not or if I have banana, you know.
Oh no, buried. Oh, RiVer meshes out. It should have been the stock.
Yeah.
But RiVer with the fast mash, I can appreciate that.
That was a boost kick?
No, he was grounded by the flip kick.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, the optimal punish is a boost kick.
To the ground, yeah.
But you know, it takes a while to bounce back from your opponent.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is why people use boost kick for that is because a direct hit, when somebody's in the ground, gets like half a knockback or something. So like you aren't going to kill somebody with a direct hit. So he's using a B because it's multi-hit, and the last hit will not hit you out of the ground. So it has the same kill power as it usually has.
Which is funny, if any of you me enthusiasts are watching, use head-on assault and piston punch. Your recovery is terrible, but it's a really funny kill setup. Okay, okay, enough about that. and again, what's that 40i? I know that shouldn't be a combo.
The eye combo, yeah, the combo DI was not on point, but the fair DI was. It wasn't
yeah, but I'm talking about the down throw specifically because it shouldn't be a true combo.
No, down throw never through combos as far as I know. So RiVer caught him off guard with the DI mix-up.
Yeah. keeping him still in the game. Oh no, that is terrible for Ramses. He got the bury, but was stuck on the platform, so he could not get down for the boost kick.
You know what I think? I actually think Ramses expected the forward throw, so he died up. Or something like that, and then he got caught by the down throw mix-up.
Yeah, I just always DI away from Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Purely for the down throw.
But I also want to see more people do when Zeros uses her down B to get a flip jump or a flip kick or to get back on the stage. What you can do, you can air dodge into it. And when you air dodge into it, you will get that pop-off animation, which has a lot of lag.
Yeah.
And you can punish that if you have an upper like Cloud.
And you don't have to worry about the hitbox anymore.
No, because
but it looked like the incredible disjoint on the tilt from Mewtwo is also pretty useful.
Or like shield below it.
Yeah.
But force her to use that jump-off animation, the pop-off animation. Because she can kill her.
Excellent read by RiVer on the jump. And with what looked to be a grounded B reverse, taking the stock at really early percentage, evening up the score.
I think Ramses was he was doing a get up attack, right?
No, he did the jump.
Oh, he did the jump.
Jump
oh,
from ledge.
He got caught on the jump, yeah. Okay.
Straight into the Shadow Ball, which is probably the best charge shot in the game for punishing normal get up, looking at its slow travel speed.
Yep.
Honestly, it's dangerous for a long time.
That was a prediction on RiVer's part, and that was very good. Noticing
not even a prediction, but also a bait, because he didn't just fire the Shadow Ball. He did what looked to be like when Ice Studying uses a C-bounce with the water shuriken grounded, except reverse.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't roll at that point, because that was covered by RiVer. So, like, there was a regular get-up left, there was a jump left, there was a drop-down area left. And you don't want to drop down aerial if Mewtwo is just standing there with a Shadow Ball. You don't want to do that.
So now we got game 3, and Ramses is taking him to Town and City, which I personally don't really agree with, because especially since the angle change on Booster Kick, you really only get kills off the top at a really high percent with the up air, or if they pop out of your Boost Kick, which is not something you should be counting on.
That's not going to be
as you can see right there, the angle change.
It can still kill. I mean, if it's going to kill somewhere, it's going to be on this stage. That's going to be...
Yeah, but as we can see right here, the angle change is significant enough for any DI to make sure you won't go off the top unless you're absurdly high percent.
I don't think this is a bad...
Well,
I don't think this is a bad stage pick, because I noticed RiVer not really grabbing Ramses a lot on kill percentage. So the upper blast zone doesn't really support.
He has taken a few stocks with up throw. In general, I don't think it's an awful pick, but I think Mewtwo just basically gets more out of it nowadays.
He gets more out of it with the up throw still, but I feel like Ramses does a good job avoiding the grab. So
okay. We have seen a few fully charged paralyzers coming out, not a lot, but when it comes at you that slow, and you have that much time to react, I want to see RiVer go for the confusion.
Yeah.
A reflected paralyzer is a free stock for you.
Yep.
Okay, he went for it, but of course the little momentum shift.
That's going to be the back air, and that's going to be the kill.
Ramses is putting himself ahead in game 3.
I think he just feels comfortable on this stage in general.
Yeah, of course. Zero Suits have been playing on the stage ever since the game released.
Yeah, exactly. Might be personal preference.
Okay, fake out to dash attack. RiVer looking pretty good, but Ramses is holding on to that stock.
And that's going to be a Shadow Ball.
If I were a Zero Suit main, I'd be triggered if my forward air only got one hit.
I can remember this time where Ramses and I were playing, right? And he did his forward air, the air just edge guard my side B. And I got the side B right in between his two hitboxes. And I spiked him with the jump off, and he died.
Oh, and oh, the spot dodge, but he accidentally turns around. He wants the down tilt, he wants the combos. Instead it's Ramses with the combos. What was that?
I mean, that was DI, because what Ramses told me, right? If you get nared off stage, you want to DI upwards, because the down B is harder to connect if you DI up. On stage, you want to DI down, because otherwise you can convert that nair into the up air.
RiVer was kind of in that limbo off stage or on stage. He was basically at the ledge.
And Ramses just got the mix up with the up air.
Yeah. And it looked like he did all of it on reaction. I don't think there was any buffered input there. He all saw what was going on and then chose his option in a split second. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. And Ramses is kind of walking away with this.
Yeah, oh, dying off the top to a forward air. That is unusual.
That DI was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
But
so Ramses is taking it after all with a 2-1, but you know, RiVer saying this is one of his most